remember reading an article from an industry magazine that featured Jollibee and one of our top executives here on the cover. And I read about its successes and how it's really primed to conquer the global stage. I said to myself that if one day an opportunity to work for the brand and with the Jollibee organization comes along, I probably wouldn't think twice about grabbing that opportunity. But when it did come along, when the opportunity knocked, I actually thought twice. I thought it was a difficult decision at that point because I came from an employment where I had stayed for 10 years. So I wasn't really into job hopping, not to mention the risks and the uncertainties that come along with moving to another employer. But I guess what made me finally decide to take that big leap was my admiration for the brand and the prospects that I thought came along with it. I would count as some of my highlights every campaign that we get to complete, or I get to complete with my team. As someone who's very passionate about brand development, about brand communication, I consider it as a fulfillment to realize or fulfill a challenge as to how to best communicate your intended message to your consumers. Not just based on reason, but also based on the right emotion that you want to convey. Second would be, I was part of the team that actually co-founded the Jollibee Family Values Awards. Being new to the company, but someone who has been impressed in terms of the values that has actually founded this company, I felt that it was a very noble effort, and I felt proud because it was honoring not just people who matter to our business, but people who matter to our society, families who really exemplify positive Filipino family values. It's now in its 4th year, and it's been receiving several awards from the industry, and more importantly, I think it's inspiring a lot of families to do more, to do better, and to make a difference in the lives of other people. And last, I would think would be my participation in this pilot 9-month leadership program, along with some other Jollibee employees. Being new to the company, I think it was humbling and also very admirable that the company has decided to invest behind my development as an individual and also as an employee. I learned a lot about my limitations, my strengths, and hopefully I get to share what I had learned from this 9-month leadership program with the rest of my team and other people I work with on a regular basis. I guess no one can argue that Jollibee is a very happy brand to work on. And it's really, I think, a function of happy people that you get to work with as they work on the brand or on the business. And lastly, it would be, I find Jollibee organization to be a group with big dreams. But more importantly, it's one thing to have big dreams, and it's another thing to actually do something about it. And it's in Jollibee where I found that big dreams are dreams that can be realized if only people work together and are very passionate about achieving it. We don't just become good brand leaders, but actually very effective world-class brand leaders as we aspire for the lofty, big goals, big dreams that the company had set for itself. We should all achieve those with joy and pride on a daily basis. I take it as a challenge and as a responsibility to constantly be a good role model, an enabler, and an inspiration to my team and to the people I work with on a daily basis. I belong in Jollibee because I want to be among those who will take the brand, the business, and the organization to the next level.
We belong.
We belong. We belong.
I belong.
I belong.
We belong.
We belong.
We